What up, homies? It's your boy. We're gonna start this show. We got packs of beets here, vacuum sealed, ready to go. We've got bits of what you would call sausage. This is pizza pepperoni, plant-based here. Plant-based, so we're gonna talk about that in a minute. We got a pan ready to rock and roll, and of course, the potatoes. The boiling water ready to go. We're going to season it quickly. It takes seconds to do this, so quickly get some. Next, we're going to chop and drop potatoes that I have misplaced. There it is. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to the show. Who's going to be the first in the chat today, yo? We're going to cut the potatoes in half, and then half again. And then I'm going to go like this. We got to get this stuff going. So thinner potatoes today. We're going to do a potato casserole. My wife loves that kind. So do I. So I'm going to make something for, during the week that you can just pry off a piece of. It'll last a good 2 nights in the oven, in the fridge after tonight. So it'll be good till Wednesday afternoon, Wednesday evening. We can have potato casserole. It is Monday evening. So for 2 good days, full days, you can guarantee there'll be a piece of potato casserole. A small piece, but a piece going down. Put onions in it, garlic. I'll ask my wife if there's any frozen onions left, and we'll get some of those in there. Garlic, lots of seasonings, herbs. And we'll do up some other stuff right away too. So potatoes going in. Yo, bom dia! Nice to see you. Very nice. How you doing? Good to see everybody. Dinner time indeed, bon dia. What are you having for dinner tonight? Or what did you have last night? Whatever, or recently. What's a good meal you've had recently? Something plant-based? Something exciting? We just want to take our time with a knife, so go slow. Peel that, pop and drop. Oh, we have to add a little bit of fat to the pot. That's no problem. And then a little bit of fat to the pan. We've got these wonderful beets. I'm going to get those going. You hear that sizzle? Coming along perfect. So tell me what everybody's having for dinner tonight, or what's something you could have, eh? Garlic, nice garlic toast or garlic bread. My wife made a really nice almond loaf. So you guys will have to see that. I featured a little, and then I had these protein balls. But now it's time for I'm making a gravy, potatoes, some rice. I'm having all kinds of stuff. I love a nice meal, and I'm splurging. Today is a splurge day. So I gotta dump a little bit of this water, which is okay. We're gonna turn that into extra potatoes. All right. So we're gonna do potatoes 2 ways. We're gonna do a nice mashed potato, and then we're going to do a potato casserole with the remainder. I'm going to pull out some potatoes, parboiled, and then we're going to line a glass baking dish, or you can use a cake pan, one of those smaller loaf pans. You can use one of them. So first thing we're going to do is get your nice cut on. So, and grab one. Whoa. It's okay. I'm always ready for this kind of thing. You're always tiptoeing around with that tops of your fingers, so you bounce out of the way if you gotta. Always want to cut a nice flat surface for your thing. Potatoes kind of have a bit of a film on them, and it's like a salty film, I'm guessing. Salinity is there, so you gotta watch yourselves. I think we're going to be copacetic, as you wouldn't believe, right there. So now, in order to get a nice rolling boil, let's show you what we got here. Go on over here to the beets. Get these ready to go. Vacuum sealed. These ones are from Costco. Very fair price. They're organic. I'll show you the package in a minute. These are from the States, USDA certified organic. So that's nice. You always want to make sure that each day was better than the day. Oh, and this is plant-based basil. Just a little bit, little knob of plant-based butter, never hurt anybody. And we're just gonna actually, she likes them sliced. We're gonna slice. No. I'll slice them after. You can put the beets in and kind of roast them off. Trust me when I say you want the juice from the package. This is gonna form like a little bit of a beets gravy with the. Let me show you a little trick. We'll make it at the end though. I'll pull the beets out. It's an interesting thing. It's old school. I'm gonna show you a super old school beets gravy. No joke. It's a real deal thing. Next one. It's package. And it's a red sauce gravy, by the way. It's not like a brown gravy or this and that. It's more like a jus, but it's a silky, rich jus. J-U-S. It's a French word. Yeah, J-U-S. Yeah, French. Totally on point there. Now, next. Oh, the gravy. So we're going to put the gravy down right now. I like a really thickened gravy. So third burner, we're going to do gravy. And gravy is red gravy. We're doing a brown gravy this evening. Check that out. I think this is a little bit too much. Oh, never mind. I got to start fresh. I always start with cold water in your gravy pot. No big deal. I just had a little extra warm water. I threw it in the secondary pot for the gravy, but I just made a mistake. I should have made a slurry first. A little bit of a boom. I didn't. Put that in there. It doesn't vape any of the gravy dust. Do that at all. Next. This is going to make 1 cup of gravy. So it might be exact. We might use a secondary pack because that's a little bit over a cup. And I got lots of gravy packs. Just got a bit of gravy situation is doing good in this place. We're gonna add a little bit of oregano to the gravy regularly. Talk about oregano. Oregano is very versatile. You want to get it in you. You want to put that on your counter. The oregano, organic oregano, I should say. Oh, gravy packs. I have to go quickly grab a gravy pack. Oh, not that stuff. Excuse me. Alright. We're going to mix and match, it looks like. Yep. So we're doing my favorite with my other favorite. Can't go wrong. And let's check out the... Yep, we can make this happen. So we got some seasoning in there. Second gravy pack going down. So we're having a full-on, we call this a gravy boat. 2 packs or more of gravy, or when you're making about a half gallon, a little over half gallon of gravy. It's called a gravy boat. Now if you're doing more than that, that's called a double-decker. Gravy boat double-decker, or Exxon Valdez that made it. All right. Next, we are going to, in fact, whisk this to perfection. Once that's done, apply some heat, low and slow with the gravy. You want to start off warming your gravy and your herbs nice and gently. Wait for it. We got a here, pop a drop. Did I just I sloshed a little bit? I sloshed in a posh spice, baby. All right, that one down. Next, gravy is we're gonna turn on the double burner learner, half speed on this one. We're going 3 speed, 3/4 speed on this one, and then they're banging out low and slow on this one, single burner, double burner, learner. This is where you get that nice gravy special. So now let's walk over here. Now for the plant-based sausages, I'm actually going to use this pan after. So, and I was thinking about making these Johnny cakes. They're fried dumplings. It's like Caribbean bread. My wife wouldn't want any of this probably. Maybe she'll have like 1 or 2, but I don't think so. But I'll eat this. And then I was thinking of doing Johnny cakes with the pepperoni, you know, and obviously some garlic and herbs and stuff like that. But I think this dumpling with diced pieces of this, I think I'm on point. Because I want a bun, right? And I'm a Jamaican dude. I want to go for a fried. If you have never had Johnny cakes before, you don't know what you're missing, bro. So it's really easy to make them. You got to do what? This might not be easy. You know what? We're gonna skip it. I don't have any bread though, so that's the problem, eh? So we're doing we got the potatoes, the gravy. I'm gonna slice some of that plant-based, the sausage. I'm gonna slice it long and have strips cooked in here. So I'll have the strips, like really thick strips, next to this. And then we'll have boatloads of beets. And then what else? Oh, my wife made a noodle dish, an Asiatic noodle dish. Oh. Did you get a chance to put the rice on there? Best rice wife ever. She put on the rice. So we've got the gravy going, the potatoes, the beets. So I just have to slice my plant-based meat there, the pepperoni, and I'll have some of those in the pan. Maybe like one or two. Mostly she likes it. She'll slice her too. Maybe she won't. Nothing wrong with it though, that's for sure. We're all watching everything we're doing, and she's on a specific schedule, and I'm trying to stick on mine. We're meeting in the middle. She sounds like she knows what she's doing, so I'm just following hers, and then eating twice or 3 times as much as she is. So what's happening now? I am going. Oh, I want a bowl of berries today. Last night I didn't take it out soon enough, and I kind of there's no bowls up here, but what I do have is a bowl right here. So I brought my bowl of berries from this morning into the kitchen, and I'm like, just wash this bowl, and then and here we are. We're doing what I said I was going to do. So bowl of berries, ready to go. The other thing is protein shake. So I'm going to do a protein shake, about 40 grams of protein and all kinds of other health benefits. So let's do up a nice protein shake right now, and I'll have one more before bed. I stay up long hours, so I want to feed my body, the whole time I'm up. Half a glass of water never hurt. Now we're close. We're gonna go protein shake, which I can put in me right now, so that's awesome. And then we'll go protein shake. Give that a good stir. Add some water, bowl of berries, get that thawing. We're doing the bowl of organic blueberries tonight. I'm super stoked about that. I also have this almond bread. It's like an almond loaf. I'm going to show you that after. A little piece of the coconut cheese, the aged white cheddar is going to go with the plant-based sausage on the side. So good. A little bit of mustard. No bread though. I'm a little choked. I'm a Viking. Like I'm a dude. I'm the last guy to be like, oh, I'm trying to watch my waistline, but at the same time, I'm kind of trying to watch my waistline. So it's a tough dilemma. I'll get 16 loaves of bread tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll fill 3 freezers. Oh, I got hot dog buns here, but I'm not a big white bread guy. I like other types of bread besides this. You know what? I should go with a bun, a white bun. I've been talking about the damn, or do I not? Let's skip the white bun tonight, I guess. Nah, I think I'm gonna grab one white bun. If I put that thing, I have to put it pretty much somewhere where it's gonna thaw really fast though. Without strapping the toaster to there. So, let's see here. We're doing the organic berries today. These are organic blueberries. I don't know, a 4-pound bag of blueberries. Organic wild blueberries. Alright. So now that the beets are kind of doing their thing, you've got it on a low medium. What you want to do is kind of shake off the sweat from your knife. You just want to turn these right here. That one was on, this was on the oven. Now this one, same thing. You gotta watch. This is the top here. Wait. This is the top here. This has to touch the burner. You can see here a little bit of char. That's the Flavor Town right there, I'm telling you. I'll take them out of the pan. I'll slice them in half, or 3-4 times. I'll go boom, 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 and then I'll slice it, put it back in the pan. Once this sauce is rendered a little further, you could add a little dash of cranberry sauce, but that's gonna add sweetness. But some people love a nice red gravy with the butter and the cranberry. If you haven't tried it and you love cranberry, add a little dash of the cranberry, mash it in there, a little bit of a dollop of butter, plant-based butter, and you're in heaven. Don't cut it in the pan. This is a nice pan. I got it for Christmas a couple of years ago from my ma. I want to keep it like that. Shouts out to my ma. She had her birthday. She's now in her 73, maybe 74. I know, I'm horrible. I can never remember. I think she's 72 or 73, but she could be 74. She doesn't look it and she doesn't act it, so this is very good for me. Less for me to worry about. She's very independent her whole life, so shouts out to single moms out there, or moms that are independent. Shouts out to you. It might seem difficult, but at the end of the road you'll be like, I did it. And that's the important thing. So stick with it. Don't be afraid to ask for help though. I know it's hard to find help that doesn't come with strings attached in some way, shape, or form. Believe me when I tell you. Next, gravy on the back burner, potatoes, doing the potato-like thing, and then these are low and slow. You actually just want to grab just a hair, because what's happening is the vegan butter is kind of, you're drying out the beets a little bit, and then they're sopping up the flavor, right? They're sopping this up. And this is all that we're adding, but you'll see this here turn into something special here in a minute. It's almost there now, so you want to add once we cut the beets a little more, they'll kind of bleed that little bit of juice that they need, that this pan needs to pretty much have no pan showing. So that's what you're looking for, because you want a gravy, right? You want to have some sort of sauce, a reduction. And this is going to be that silky red sauce. I'm telling you, watch this. Watch this. We're going to take a couple beets out here. I should be able to get 2 at once. And these are hot, so you're going to put them down on the thing and come back to it in a second. Grab a couple more. One's big, just take it off. Don't drip none of this stuff anywhere. This is, you got white granite or something like that, or white quartz or whatever it is. You want to make sure you're not dropping this on it. Cause yourself extra work you don't need to do. Right, one more here. Next. Quickly give these a good slice. 1, 2, 3, and watch. Watch this. Lay them flat in the pan. Set the timer. You're just gonna let that do its thing. Still that same low medium, but now you got this pan is thinking about how hot I am, and it's starting to sizzle. Things are starting to heat up. I found some shows to watch one day, Airwolf and Knight Rider. So I'm stoked. And then 18. I'm not even playing. You think I'm playing? Christmas is coming. I'll be doing some sleep streams. You know, my wife sleeps in a little bit on some days, and I'm going to be up early, so I'm going to be watching some shows, doing sleep streams. It's going to be awesome. So you can tune into those. Cheer me on, wish me luck. I would like to do a charity sleep stream. I don't always want to just collect the money for myself. I'd like to do one for like an animal shelter or something. Problem is I don't want my name involved, right? Nothing. It's not a big deal. I'm not that kind of guy, right? So I'll do it if I can do it sort of anonymously type of thing. So I gotta find out if these people want anonymous money from a YouTuber named Wow Info. And then I'll do it, right? But yeah, I want to help out an animal shelter. There's so many cats that need help and extra food this Christmas. If the money can just go directly to them, right through their, whatever it is, however the charities on YouTube work, I want to get going on that. Do a couple of those this 2024 for sure. Tiggs won't be around that much longer. He'll be around a long time, but he could be gone in less than 3 years. So maybe less, 5 or 6, who knows? But he could be gone in less than 3 years. So I'd like to have him do a charity cat stream with me, for the pets while he's here. It'd be nice. I know he told me he wanted to do one, so we're doing one. So, now that we've got our beets in the pan, I got one more to dice up here. It's okay if this is a little overcrowded. We're going to put, I didn't realize how much it was. We'll put another little dollop of vegan butter. 3 or 4 tablespoons, never hurt anybody. This is a couple days worth of beets here. This will be for today, tomorrow, 4 people, so it's like half a tablespoon per meal. The pan's going to have leftover stuff in it. I'm not licking the pan clean as well, so that's a fact. You could, and I'm sure I'd like to, but I ain't gonna. My plate is going to be loaded, y'all. I'm going to come to 2 plates. Not 2 plates, light to medium. Now I'm going to load them, but they're going to be 2 Viking loaded plates. I want no complaints in the chat. Oh, you eat too much. Well, I'll find you. I will come and find you, you understand? So dinner is almost ready here. We got to start on this sausage. So I need plates now. We're going to begin plating momentarily. But first things first. Put a plate on top of that pot. Put some potatoes to butter up here, so we'll wait for that. Excuse me. Over here, we got this. Come on over. Baby, come on over. How did we get beet juice on the front of the camera? It was way over here. Come on over. Baby, come on over. Here we go. Check this out. This is that plant-based gusto. So you want to get this in, yeah? And just peel. You want to make sure you take all that off. Like so. Now we're going to do these, we're going to cut it in half here. This is what I envision. This is what I envision. unfortunately, I am going to open up the next one because I think my wife is going to have some as she does. I want to make sure there's enough for me to enjoy what I need to enjoy for my meal. So we're going to wrap on that other piece. That is the 5 minutes. Now I'm going to turn that pan and flip it over so that the other side can get. I'm pretty sure my wife took what I needed in here. She done it. She done it. Damn. Yeah. Honest to goodness, this time it's verified she took it. So this, you need to spin this with something. I can use my stir stick here. And the gravy. The silicone. This is a silicone spatula, so you can definitely work this. And you're just gonna go slow. You don't want to end up with a red hairdo. So as you can see, that didn't work too good, did it? We have to flip some of this stuff over, move this around, flip it. This one's got to hit the pan. You can see all the small pieces, they've really wilted down quite nicely. It's about 4 or 5 minutes. Now the pan is getting quite warm, right? We've heated everything up quite nice. So it won't take quite as long to do the second layer, I call it, the top row. And you're just looking to warm these right up nice, right? Give it that little bit of a sheen with that layer. Probably right there. This one a little bit more. And now we're going to turn that pan up just a hair. I'm going to take this off. It's going to be super hot. Now we're going to go with this right here. Has about, what are we looking at for this right here? About 5 minutes. But we can check that. They're pretty much, well, it's about 3-4 minutes. We're going to put a couple of them just like that. And we are going to put I may not do the scallops like the casserole because I've kind of overcooked it, but trust me when I say there's a double gravy. I'm going to pull some out and put them here. I'm going to drain all the water. We're going to pull some out and leave the slices of potato. Add a little butter and herbs to that. Can gravy that up. And then I am going to leave the rest in there. A little butter and a little, that's it. We don't even have almond drink today. So just a little vegan butter and then some herbs, some garlic, and a dash of salt. And we're going to make a really mean mash on the side. A healthy mash too, by the way. I left the skins on. These are the yellow potatoes or the gold potatoes. They're organic, so it's a nice patat. I should mention that these beets were already pretty much, I think they were boiled first, right? Like they were already cooked, you could tell. So we're just adding the glaze to them, and then we're frying them. We're frying the beets in butter. I don't know if you ever had this before. If you haven't, you have missed out on life for very long, far too long. This is a lot of beets. This is over 2 pounds, or around 2 pounds of beets cooked down. It's a big ass frying pan right here. I don't want you thinking this is one of the small frying pans. This is a good frying pan, right? I don't really see how big this pan is, but this is a good pan. The plate, full-size plate, let's use this one. A full-size plate is going to come up shy on this pan. You know what I'm saying? So next you want to fry your sausage. So we're going to transfer the beets to that pan after we drain the water with that same pan, right? And then we're going to cut this one time down the middle. This is going to give us our nice pieces for the pan. I'm going to add a little mustard to the side. I got grainy mustard. It's a really bold deli mustard. A really bold mustard. It's tangy. It's everything you want. And then I got French's yellow. Oop, I got a French's yellow here, so we'll get that going next. And we'll be adding the organic oregano straight to the potatoes. I added it to the gravy already. It's got this perfect flavor. Blueberries are down. We had a protein shake. We drank it. We're going to have a glass of water with our meal. And Probably do some electrolytes too as well. But for now, let's pull this plate off one more time. These potatoes are done. This is done. The gravy. Let's check on the gravy. We're going to turn the gravy up to maximum power. And we're just going to whisk for 10, 20, 15, 30 seconds, maybe 5 seconds. We're not really sure what's really going on. Now, you got the gravy almost ready. My wife's got the rice downstairs. She steamed some rice. So we'll get that going right away. I'll bring the rice up. Well, the rice is a nice side kicker. So we'll get that and I'll start plating up in a moment. And the gravy I'm gonna put on a low here. It should be fine. We'll just let that go for a minute. Next, let me grab the rice. Alright homies, I got everything we need for a really nice meal here. Check this out. My wife made this Asian noodles with peanut sauce, so I'll feature that, showcase that in a minute. I'm so close to perfection here, I just got to get this going. I put this there, I gotta move this out of the way. Now, I need this pan, but I also need to drain this and turn the gravy up. Oh wow, look at the gravy on me, bro. Look at the gravy on me. That is a double-decker. Hey, how you doing, bro? Next, wait for it. We're gonna drain this piece of potato. Oh, and by the way, the plant-based pepperoni. Oh, it smells amazing, amazing. So think about that for one of your next additions to side dishes. When you have to have a side of, plant-based meat, I understand. We grew up in a world that's not regular, so plant-based meat to some is going to be extravagant, especially those that value life, right? I can't eat steak anymore, you guys. I can't not value the lives of the creatures that I get steak from. I can't just cut a little piece of it and the thing lives on. I gotta know that if I eat the steak, I contributed to that animal's death. So this is why everything here is plant-based. There's nothing here or the entire animal, or it's not meat. So no meat. It's very important. This is the vegan noodle dish. This is red onion, green pepper. It's I forget which noodle this is. My wife made this with peanuts. Got your peanuts in there. I'll eat lots of this, don't worry. But there's not. This is just a dish, a side dish, right? So we're doing this with some rice. I'm gonna eat most of this. She'll have a few slices. She'll have a lot of beets, some potatoes, and then I'll show you the steamed rice right now. There's no heat right here. It's kind of warm there. Here's the steamed rice in the steam cooker. She's perfect. I'm telling you, perfect every time. So let's check this out. Oh yeah, by the way, add a little dollop of butter, the plant-based butter, straight into the rice, just a dollop. And what that does is it allows it to, it's gonna make it silky. Let me show you how much here. If I could just get this off the side. I would say 1 teaspoon. That's 1 teaspoon. Because it's just skinny. It was just a sliver. It was a slice. It wasn't like a thick, big old chunk. Next. And just let that sit there for a second and think about how hot I am. Now we're going to work the plate situation. We're going to get this transferred to that plate which is over there. The potatoes are right here. Check out these golden potatoes. You don't hit this with any more butter, nothing like that, until it's on your own plate now. It's cooked. You don't add butter to this. Trust me. Now, until the end. Like when it's on your plate, you put some butter, some plant-based butter, and then create a well. And then you just start pouring the gravy. Get a big old wheelbarrow full of gravy coming out. Get some! You want to get these on this plate over here as fast as you can, which is going to take you a long time. If you saw my apparatus, I don't have... Everything is washed downstairs. I went down there and I didn't grab anything for this nature. But I have utensils galore right here. Check this out. This here... Oh, I'm going to save this for my bubble. I'm going to use one of these. We got all these things. Check this out. You want to see brand new? It's not brand new, but we got stuff I barely use on the show. Got little fibers from the bamboo. I'll eat a bamboo fiber or two. No, we're good. Okay, ready? This is in the utensil jar that's on the stainless steel tabletop behind me. It's clean too. It's just I don't use the utensils. Plus, it's not in front of me. I gotta clean the counter off in the front of me here. It's had some stuff there for a while. I was staring at some stuff via. I was doing some stuff. I don't need to. Trust me when I say it's the God's work, though. The God's work. If you understand what that means, it's not religious. It's about creation. Oh, see what I did there? Look at this plate. Hot and ready, baby. This could serve up a good 8 people. Christmas dinner, 10 or 12, if they're not pigs, you know, if everybody just manages to take 3 or 4 pieces each, see where everybody's at, take another 3 or 4, you know. But everybody's got to take more than their fair share, and then some people get none. That's just rude, man. When my Amma was alive, you would make your own plate, but if you took too much, she'd start whacking you with a wooden spoon. Everybody except me. Don't even think that I ever could get whacked. Not a person that faces flat earth could ever whack me with a spoon, you understand? My Amma loved me too much. She knew how awesome I was. We're going to pop in, drum roll please, we're going to go with this next. And then I'll have to wipe out the pan because the beet juice, oops, and a free one, will eat this sucker. Alright, yeah. Bro. Oh. I'm going to try a little piece of this straight. Call this naked. Oh, man. Oh, bro. Holy crap. Holy crap. I can't feel my digits, but I can only imagine there's going to be blisters on the end of these things. Come take a look at this.
That's where you're going to take a look at it from. What you want to do is get the little bits of the... Oh man, the vegan pepperoni is going to be the pièce de résistance in this meal. It's this je ne sais quoi. It's like you just slip into Italy really quick. How you doing, Italy? And then you back to like wherever potatoes are from. Ireland, Germany, you know. Probably Germans came up with potatoes, but they're like, we'll give something to Ireland. They haven't had nothing for so long. No, Ireland has been around for a long time, eh? It's interesting. But so has England and the Vikings as well. They just gave some more facts to the Vikings recently. I was reading. Everybody, you don't know who's telling the truth anymore though, with whose story's true or who came first. Or, you know, I'll tell you this: it wasn't me. Ladies, just ask the ladies. It wasn't me. So, now this has that extra je ne sais quoi on it. Let me show you what we're talking about. Whoa, good thing that fell on the plate. I'd be so upset. We're going to try this in about 5 minutes or less, maybe 15 minutes. We'll be eating all this. But I want it to start to sear up just a little bit. I'm going to turn the pan up nice and warm. I'm going to flip this once or twice. And that's it. And pull this off the pan. Bang this. This, with these, over top of these potatoes with a little butter and some oregano, it's going to be epic. Then on the other side of the plate, it's going to be the potatoes, little plant-based butter on top, boatloads of gravy. Like, I'll pound this plate, you understand? Pounds of gravy are coming down. So just get ready. I might put another plate out for my beets. I haven't decided. I got these side bowls here. I got stuff going on, yo. What I want to talk about right now is how sexy I really am. Think about it, though. Think about it. Whew. I get hot. I just got hot flashes, dude. I'm a dude, yo. Let's go. Now. We're just gonna go like this for a second, because that's what all the chefs be doing, bruh. Now put that back. Point the handle in. So we're not bopping and dropping. We're gonna get a couple more slices of this over here. How you doing? And we're gonna work our way over to the gravy station. We're just gonna coax it and guide it. Oh, we nailed it first try. You didn't think that was the end of her, did you? We're coming back. Oh, whoa. Spatchy down, spatchy down. Now we're gonna walk over to this. Believe it or not, that is... Yo, what's going on? Amy Valaris in the house. Hi, Amy Valaris. I haven't seen you for a very long time. I hope you're doing good. Were you sick? Did you almost die on me? Like, I want to hear, like, you know how your boss says, like, yo, so where's your doctor's note for being away? I just assume everybody was near death. I mean, how could you be away from this show? Is my first thought. My second thought is, y'all crazy? How would you even know what I ate today if I wasn't live? Right? Like, aren't you concerned? So, we're going to turn this up to a high. We're going to get this going here. This is, wow, is this ready for, come on, just one time. Don't use my damn one time when I'm not even at a poker table, you understand? I'm pretty sure I used my one time like 90 times, but it was never for $1 million. So I'm pretty sure it doesn't count for using it as a one time. I think they have like a noob one time rule. You know, like you actually have to get a genie in order to make a wish. You know what I mean? So I'm thinking, if anybody has a spare genie bottle, you know, let me know. So now I'm going to divvy this up. You think that's a lot? You're probably right. Don't say any more about it. You'll hurt my potato feeling, okay? My potato feeling, it's very safe to say I got one. Okay, Now you want to slather and dather, baby. You're gonna flip this, flipping and dipping. You want to see color on this. You want to see that rosy red cheeks like Santa. He's been in Antarctica working on those secret military. What? 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 Huh. Oh, what? Oh my goodness! Is that a red dot? What is that red laser dot? Yo, it's Christmas, and you know it's tasty. Come on over to the Hash Info Show, where we make you hungry, even if you don't got the munchies, yo. So you're going to start slathering and dathering, and I want everyone to think this is epic, what we're doing. I want you to think, oh, what care. Look at this gentleman taking such care into his plant-based portions. No, I just want to do it perfectly. Every bite must acquire a nice juicy piece of that. Oh, these are like kubasal. I'm a redneck from way back. I used to do kubasal like this. I was stupid. Now look at me. Way smarter. And I'm the same level of sexy. Who would have knew? Kubasal. It'll make you dumber. Okay, you shut the oven off over here. Oh, there's cayenne and stuff in there, and I'm sitting here just breathing it in. We're gonna stop doing that right now. I'm basically eating all of that, so we're just gonna go like this. I'm gonna wash this pan. The cayenne. I want to catch it before the cayenne coughs. The cayenne coughs are real, yo. So then you're going to come on over. Wait, I got to... Oh, damn it. Good thing I rinsed that out. We're going to bring this pan back over like I knew what I was doing, bro. Like I knew. And you're just going to go... BAM! Next, you're going to want to do this. Like that. And you could add in... There's certain things you do to this, okay? You could do an absolute dash of water. And that's going to kind of loosen this up. There is an oil in here and there is some stuff in here. But normally, if this pan wasn't hot and I'm adding the water here, you know what I mean? It's going to kind of steam up right away, okay? So 80-90% of the water is going to steam right here. I'm going to stir it around and it's going to quickly awaken. That heat is what you need to get going. Let me show you a little trick or two. Okay, just a little hair of water. You can also use butter, vegan butter, but then you're looking at more extra oil and this and that. This is, I can see this has already got oil on there she put, plus I'm trying to cut back, right? So heat it up, let her go snap crackle, put a little spot. You see that, right? You see that? It's evaporating. So you can chuck it in there. Now ready? You go like this. Now you nailed it right there. You cannot add a bunch of water into something that's... Like, you gotta know what you're doing when you're cooking, and most people don't have a clue. Now this is ready to go. But see, this is cooking with a wok 101 healthy style. There's not a bunch of grease around. This is that's a little bit of water, right? A hair. And it blended off. So it's not gonna add any, it's not gonna take away from the flavor. Plus there was a nice strong peanut sauce on this. A homemade peanut sauce she made. So my wife knows what she's doing. I have to add some, so I'm going to give my wife a bowl, actually. So I'm going to do my wife's right here. My wife is going to get rice, just a little bit, in a bowl. Potatoes, yeah, we're doing potatoes. The Asian, we got the steamed rice. We did 4 pounds of beets or something like that, I don't know, and we got a gravy back there as well. Plus I had a protein shake and I got a frozen bowl of blueberries. What a 7-course meal here, all plants. No, we ain't eating any pigs or nothing like that. That's gross. No, we don't eat pigs on this show. We don't eat cows. That's not the way to live, guys. Healthy plants, vegetables, and fruit. Nuts, legumes. That's the way to live, baby. And you should eat like a bird. I eat like a dragon. So, think about that. It's the largest bird on the face of the earth. Okay. So I'm gonna put my wife's in the bowl here. Normally you could go with the rice first. And I can just pick off her bowl now that this is separated, which is good. Like we've ordered 2 different takeouts and we just pass the plates around. You know what I mean? So actually, yeah, I'll just put all this in one, as it's not that much. And then she's gonna have another bowl with some potatoes and gravy, I guess. So I'll give her like 5 pieces of potato, 6, 7 pieces of potato, and then she'll be good. If she wants anything else for tomorrow, she can just make another plate tomorrow. Just leave everything in this big pot. There's not going to be that much leftovers, only the beets will be left over. So now we've this all done. I'm going to put the gravy on this burner. Let's put that there for half a second. I'll put the gravy here, I just said. Like that. I'm going to heat up the gravy one last final time. This pan is now washed. Well, you know, it's rinsed out. We're going to dump it. Give her another quick rinse. Hot scalding water. And leave that soaking. Next, so the gravy looks pretty sweet right there. I'll just give that a stir. It's really nice and thick. It's perfect temperature. And it's also the perfect consistency right there. So we're just going to go like that. Give it a nice, hey, how you doing? Okay. And now that you can see the gravy is really on point, all you got to do to the gravy now, if you have any kind of stuff on the edge, as long as it wasn't sitting for too long, just give it a whisk. And it's just going to turn into this beautiful gravy all over again. Just like that. Okay, next up, the potatoes for the wife in the bowl. So we're like this, popping and dropping. A little bit of potato in the bottom, and then a little bit of gravy on top. She doesn't need any vegan butter. Stuff's expensive, and there's vegan butter. I mean, if she wants some, she can have some. I'm sure she won't. Now we're gonna go for rice, and the rice is right behind me. Oh wow, you gotta see the rice. You know how sometimes rice is all stuck together and everything? And I'm sticking this thing in there, and look at it, just falls right off. Okay, and a little dash of soya, and a fork. So a fork, soya, that's gonna be her. Dinner is served. So there's one. There's the noodles with the rice. Just take the stuff off the edge there for you. Shanghai noodle, I think. I'm not a noodle expert. Never claim to be. Put that one off to the side. Now, let's taste this. Let's taste this. Oh yeah. Which would you dip for, the spicy grainy mustard or the yellow first? Why choose? Wow. Oh. I love gravy. Okay. So that's it. Oh yeah. I'm seeing that with a couple of these slices. So there's my wife's. I'll go do. Oh, damn the beets. So this is the Asian noodle dish with a little bit of side of rice, and that's long grain basmati. I believe it's long grain basmati or long grain. No, I can smell it's basmati. And this is the golden potatoes, skin on, with a couple slices of the plant-based sausage. Okay, honey, it's ready.